All right, everybody. This is the main event time of the night. This is Superstar of the Year. I think we had an award for Breakout Star of the Year where basically me and Mike didn't even need to talk to each other. We basically knew that both of us were going to give the award to the same person. I think everyone knows that the Superstar of the Year basically has to be our buddy, Roman Reigns. He won last year. Mike, can you tell me how surprised you were last year when Roman Reigns won Superstar of the Year award?
I didn't believe it because I don't think I was watching for whatever reason, and when I saw the picture, I was surprised. But I definitely think that last year would have been. I don't remember because I know Cena won it the past couple of years, so I don't remember what Roman Reigns did other than like the whole Shield stuff at the beginning of the year. But I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure. I think that Roman Reigns, I don't think he was injured at that time because I think he came back. I can't remember when he came back, but I don't think he was injured. But that definitely was the pointing in the direction that this guy was going to win the Royal Rumble. He was definitely a guy that there was no surprise. This guy was going to win the Rumble. This guy was going to win the WrestleMania main event, and he was going to be the guy. And it's a little bit surprising to me that Reigns had to sit on the sideline for a little bit this year, but he finally wins the championship here in the closing weeks of 2015, because it looked like as of last year when he won that Slammy that he was destined for really big things, and I think that he is going to be the poster boy of the company. Roman Reigns is a guy that I think they waited a little bit too long. I'm not buying a t-shirt of this guy. I'm not excited to see this guy have any big matches as champion in the foreseeable future until he fights Triple H. And maybe then they can change my direction on what they do from Roman. But I think that the Roman versus Triple H has me interested to see what goes on. But I don't know what we do. But definitely this guy's Superstar of the Year. Mike, I know that your favorite guy is Seth Rollins, and I'm a fan of his too. But do you think he's Superstar of the Year?
I was gonna say that Savio Vega's Superstar of the Year, but that's a different story for a different time. But honestly, like when I think about it, like WWE, like in Vince's mind, Superstar of the Year is Roman Reigns, but in my mind as a fan, Seth Rollins is, because he had a huge year. He cashed in the main event of WrestleMania. Like you said, he had an awesome match at the Royal Rumble. He won the United States Championship while still holding the WWE Championship. He had a match with Sting. I didn't say good match. He had a match with Sting. And, like, then his title reign, which he's been holding it for I don't know how long, it comes to a crashing halt. But honestly, if it wasn't for that crashing halt, he'd still be champion today. But, like, truthfully, even though he's my favorite, I still think that, Seth Rollins is the Superstar of the Year. That's my pick. I don't think that Roman Reigns had a good enough year. I think you said that he was sidelined this year. I don't remember this, but I guess if you said it, it's true. But no, my Superstar of the Year is Seth Rollins. And if you're not going to give it to Seth Rollins, then screw it, give it to Cena, because it doesn't mean anything at that point. Because if they're just going to give it to Roman Reigns, then there's no point at this thing to be an actual award.
Why didn't you bring up Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton at Extreme Rules, with the gatekeeper being Kane, and Kane making sure that Randy Orton did not win? Why did not come to the top of your mind?
I think because Extreme Rules was in Chicago and I didn't go to that, so I really forgot about Extreme Rules. But I even like the Randy Orton feud / matches that he had with Seth Rollins, those were really good. And those can easily equal out to him being Superstar of the Year. And I'll argue, with anyone that Seth Rollins should be the Superstar of the Year. Because honestly, think about this. Who, other than Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins, could be Superstar of the Year this year? There's not really that many people you could think of. Can you think of anyone? Because, I can't. Between the two?
Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose. That's about all that you could nominate, but I wouldn't put them in the list of guys to do it. I forgot that Roman Reigns failed to win the championship at Payback as well when he was in that Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
I mean, they built this guy up so many times, and they're going to make him Superstar of the Year when he never was able to win the big one. But Stone Cold Lock, Give it to Roman Reigns. I think everybody can put your money. Call Vegas. Call Atlantic City.
I ain't putting them.
Call anybody. Roman's the win. Last year was the surprise. This year, not so much.